There we go. Okay. Boop, boop. So really focusing on those feet straight. We're going to bend the knees and straighten. And bend the knees. And straighten. Good. Really feeling these muscles here. You feel those side muscles working?
I feel it more up here, so I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah, so try to spit the ball out at me, at the camera.
Okay.
And do you feel these side muscles working?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we really need. And keep that left knee, it wants to go out. Really put, yeah, that was good. And straighten and feel those muscles squeeze.
Okay.
There we go. You feel all that work down there?
Yes. Okay.
Good.
Yes. So that's what I was doing wrong.
Your little left leg was cheating.
Yes.
And bending, keeping it straight there, and trying to squirt the ball up, but keep that squeeze in there. Feel these muscles fire on the side. You know those dents on the side of the glutes. And straighten. Good. While we're here with the ball, with that good squeeze, you are going to push into that left toe and down, and then push into the right toe. So you're going to go like this, pushing into the toe, pushing into, the demi point. With that ball nicely squeezed between the knees. So here we go. We're going to push into the demi point, tracking that knee. The ball will move in your knee, which is fine.
Okay.
There we go. Good. And down. And then push into the right toe. Let that ball rotate and feel that knee. And down. Good. And push into the left toe. Keep that knee straight. Aim it at me. There you go. And down. And pushing right toe. Because I feel like those feet, I know last time we talked a lot about the feet articulating. And down. And push. And I'll just say it because it wasn't recording. A reminder that when you come home from walking and your knees hurt, to use the blood circulation tuning fork.
Okay.
That way it's on the video. And resting. Good. Now we're going to put it down at the calves again. And keep that left foot there we go. We're going to bend, and as we straighten, we're going to try to rotate those calves out. Again, you should really feel the side muscles working. Good. And bending. And try to squirt the ball out. Good. Yes, all the way. You feel those muscles all up in the pelvis? Good. And bending. And straightening. And bending. And around, straightening. One more. Bending. And around, straightening. Excellent. Beautiful. We are now going to take the ball out and have a seat on the floor and have our band handy. And we're gonna take the orange band is long, right? Good. We're gonna put it on that left. We're doing like some of the workout from last one, and then we're gonna add today, and because I feel like in general you're getting a little better.
Yes.
Like you haven't regressed.
No, because I don't feel, there's more days without any kind of discomfort, and I actually feel like I can go out.
Good.
Not be in pain.
Yeah, we want you to go have fun.
Yes.
So we're gonna.
And this week, last week and this week, or yesterday, we went to see the lawyer for the wills, and today I'm going for income tax,
Oh gosh.
and next week I'm going for hair. So there's a lot more going on.
Uh-huh. Good though. Good, but you're able to go and do it and not be,
Yes,
it's
yes,
it's awful when you come home and you're in so much pain that
yeah,
it's
yeah.
depressing. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah, well that's good. You're getting everything done. Wow.
Yeah.
Um so we're going to put it on your left foot and lay back down.
Okay, it's
So I have
Yeah.
it, yeah, just like that. I know that's on my list to do this year is a trust for me.
okay. I'm gonna have to see first
Yeah, you
here.
can.
Well, all right, go ahead.
See how it's on my metatarsal of my foot?
Oh yeah, it's on the front. Okay.
And then I'm gonna, work on tracking my foot straight as I go out and in, and my knee. So that I'm really, I'm not letting the knee do, like if I face you and do it,
Uh-huh.
I maybe can move the computer closer too. So that I'm not, doing that. See how the foot wants to cock out? I'm really keeping
I want to keep it straight.
And go out and in. And then we'll add like we did, which is the toe push. Because when you walk, you push through that ankle. Yeah. So tracking that left. And then have your little ball, since you're up, have your little ball handy because we're going to put it between the knees and do stuff. That little one on the sofa. I'll try to be ahead of the game, Margaret.
Okay, so here we go.
Here we go. Okay, so we have that foot up there, and if you want, take your ball and put it underneath your head, and that way you can easily look at your leg. You have like a little pillow.
Okay,
There you go. How's that?
that's good.
Good. So from here, I want you to like kind of like a sight line, like you would. You see your knee and you see your toes very much in line as you take the leg out and in. Good. And just straighten it and watch how it articulates, because that's where those little offness and alignment get, right?
Yes.
It's in the movement. It's not necessarily always in the static place. It's in the moving place. And again, good. Looks good. That leg's really improved though in its alignment. It used to be all crazy, remember? And now we're going to add going out, and I want you to push a little bit into the foot. Like point your foot a little bit at the end.
Okay.
Yes. And then bring the foot back into that flexion and bend the knee. So simulating a little bit like you do when you walk and the foot pushes on the floor. Yeah, because that ankle moving is part of walking as well.
Yes.
Good.
Like you say, I still have to pay attention to the knee.
Yeah, it wants to do little weird stuff, huh?
Yes.
Since when did it not listen to you, right?
That's why it took forever to mow the lawn.
Yeah, I'm sure, because oh my gosh. I hope you have a powered mower, right? Like a...
Yes, I do.
Good. And in. That's good exercise. That'll keep you going.
Yes.
And a couple more. Pushing into the toes. Good. And back. And pushing. And back. And resting. Good. Excellent, Margaret. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have the ball between our knees and put both feet in the band. And just like when we were standing, right, with the ball between the knees, we have both feet in the band. what you're gonna do. And if you want to grab a pillow from like your sofa to put under your head so you're not straining, by all means. And that way we're gonna track both legs with the ball and watch them try to make them move equally and keep them tracking very straight.
And the ball is between
the ball is between the knees.
Okay.
It's going to create a lot of instability, but okay, so here we go. You can have eyes on it, and you're just going to push out straight, tracking everything in alignment and in. Good. Yes. Beautiful, Margaret. I love that you're taking your time and really what we're doing is we're teaching those muscles that this is how they move. Good. And don't forget to breathe. And in. Good. And pushing. And in. Excellent. I like how they're moving, very nice together, those legs. And in. Good. And a couple more here. Feeling those abs in too as we go. It's a little bit of an ab workout. And again. Good. And in. And resting. Excellent, Margaret. Beautiful. So keep the ball between the knees and just take the band and we can set it to the side nearby. And we'll take the pillow out from behind your head. And we're going to keep our feet on the floor just like you have them. And with that ball squeezed between the knee, you're going to push onto your toes and down and flex your toes up and push into your heels. Good. And push into the toes and down and flex into the heels. Good. And down. Push into the toes and down. Flex into the heels and down. Good. From here, that squeeze, let's do a little bridge. Get some pelvic floor and abdominal work. You're going to use your abdominals to scoop and lift your tush off the floor and come up into a bridge. Good, good, good. And then from here, you're going to squeeze and pulse it on that ball 10 times. Little pulses inward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then roll back down through the lower back all the way down to the tailbone heavy. Excellent. We're going to do another set of those and do 20 pulses on those inner thighs. So here we go. Exhale and rolling up, lifting those hips up high. Feet look great, and we're going to squeeze the ball 20 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then rolling all the way down, tailbone heavy and resting. Excellent. How was that?
That's good.
Good. So now we're going to do more work on the left leg like we did last time, kind of working on those muscles to keep it straight. And continue on that path to build it up. Is it feeling stronger, like it's staying in line stronger?
Yes, I think so.
Good, good. So we'll take your pink band and we can put it above your knees on both legs there. Yeah, and feel free too, like especially with the rain, to use that blood circulation fork to ease like arthritic inflammation in the bone one, because this weather makes everything creaky.
Yes. I know.
Yeah. So we're going to lay on your right side so that your left leg is high. And we're just going to take the left leg and a little bit turn it in so that it's not turning out, just a little bit turning it in. Keep your legs very straight, so straighten your knees, and the top leg too. Straighten your left leg. There we go. And then we're going to lift it up and down. 1. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Feel that working? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and take a rest. Horrible, huh?
No, that's good.
Yeah, that's because what we're trying to do is get these muscles strong to stop that leg from rotating out.
Okay.
So we're going to now play with some angles, and we're going to turn the leg in again. And this time you're going to take your left leg and bring it slightly behind your right leg. Yeah, keep it straight, and we're going to lift it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take a rest. Feel that?
Yes.
I know, a little fire, right?
Feels good.
Yeah. The last one we're going to do is to, again, turn it in, bring the leg a little bit in front of the bottom leg. And we're going to lift it up and down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Burn, burn. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and resting.
Out there.
Yep, excellent. So now we're going to sit on up. We can take our band off. Yeah, I wanted to give that hip a little bit of burn.
Okay.
And then I know you're flexible enough. I've seen that flexibility on you. Now I know where Felicia gets it from. We're going to do a little kind of dancer exercise for your left foot. So I'll use my right foot so it mirrors you.
Okay.
We're going to take the band. And you could use even the pink band, you could use it.
Okay.
And put it around your left foot. And then you're going to hold, we're doing this instead of putting it on the sofa. You're going to hold it so that it goes, mirror me, it goes out like that to the side.
Yes.
So lean forward. I know you have the flexibility. What?
The band is in the middle of the foot?
Yeah, the middle of the foot or kind of by the metatarsal. You could,
Okay.
Yeah, and then have your arm go directly, like lean forward and put your arm out to the side so that you're, yes. And now what you're going to do is pull your foot in. Sorry, my feet are dropping down below the thing. Like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you do that, try not to let your knee roll in. Just your foot. My band is all, I'm going to switch so you can have a better viewpoint. Like, so you're, yep. Are you feeling that work all on the inside of the ankle?
Yes, right here.
Yay.
Yes.
That's going to help track that foot, yeah. Because it wants to turn out so bad. Oh, yeah, this will be good. We're actually going to do a little stretch too, I think, to open up the side of the leg. Let's do 3 more. You feeling a little burn there?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
yes.
good. And resting. So now just kind of shake it out and see how those legs, how's that left leg feel? Does it feel kind of like it's lining? It looks almost better than the right leg now.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. It looks pretty straight. Yeah. Yeah. So another thing to do too is we're going to do a little stretch, because what happens is these side muscles here on the calf, when your foot wants to constantly turn out, they tighten and get stuck. So
Yes.
we're going to do a stretch, like a hamstring stretch, to open those muscles up. So we're going to lay on our backs again, and we're going to put the strap on your left foot, and hopefully I can, so say my foot's up in the air, right? Say it's up like this and I'm laying down. When I'm there, I'm going to turn my foot in and then take my leg. I need to back up my cam. Whoops. Oh, I don't want to unplug you. Don't roll over the cord, right? So with my leg up to the ceiling, I'm going to turn my foot towards my toes and take my leg across my middle. So like if I'm this way, I'm going to turn my toes that way and take my leg this way.
Okay.
So we'll also get a good stretch on what we just hurt, but also by turning the foot that way, you should get a good stretch of these muscles here, which are probably pretty tight on you.
Yes, I can feel that doing it like this on the floor.
That's good. So that's good that we stretch these out as we strengthen the inner ones, because I think there's some stuckness there on the outside. So you're going to lay down and use that great flexibility you have. So just bring the foot straight up to start, then turn your toes to the right.
Okay.
So in dance we call that the sickle, right? So you're sickling the foot, and then take your leg across your midline, over to your TV. You feel that stretch out there?
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, all the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we want that to lighten up a bit and get that nice and open. We're just going to hang out here for a moment or two.
Okay.
It's kind of, it's no fun, right?
But it feels good.
Yeah. Is your right knee hurting you at all, or just the left?
Sometimes it depends. Like when I mowed the lawn, it
hurt too.
It ached a little bit.
So
I just went ahead and put one of those the bands. Just to kind of keep it in place.
Yeah, support it a bit.
Yeah, but with the arthritis, it's always going to be, if one side hurts, the other's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And bringing the leg up and back straight. So I want to work now more of these muscles, because that, as you walk and sit and do stuff, remember the sit bones got the, hamstring attachments here? They're kind of key. So we're going to do some heavy glute hamstring work that we haven't done yet. And also, in your house, do you have any mirrors that are floor length?
In the bathroom. Oh, the back room. Yeah.
Back room? Okay, because then we're going to do an exercise that's kind of fun for tracking. But first, what we're going to do is, you can have your elbows out, your palms on top of each other, and your head down. And always the abs up and lifted. And with those legs nice and straight. Without, because a lot of people are weak here. And then that overstrains the quads, which overstrains the knees. So you're going to want to lift your leg. Let me get my pants. I wore my thick pants because it's cold. So that you can see my knee's not going to bend. And a lot of people, when they lift their leg up, they do this. So they're still not getting that and that to work. So when you lift your leg off, you're going to want to keep your, see how straight I have my leg? So I'm really using my hamstrings and my glutes, because that's what I want to get more work out of them, to not put so much pressure on the front part of your leg. And then after we'll do both legs on that. Then what we're going to do is take our knees out wide and our heels together like a frog. And we're going to try to lift from our glutes. Because yay, because this part of the body can support so much, so that you're not pushing into the quads and the knees.
All right.
Yeah, so we're going to do some strengthening now for you. She's like, yay. How's your knee feeling now?
Well, it feels okay.
Good.
But I like that I can actually bend the knee and I couldn't do that before.
Good. Yay.
So like when I'm sitting, sometimes I don't even think about it, and I have my knee bent, which is good.
Yay. I love that. Okay. So here we are.
Okay, you tell me whether I'm doing it right or not.
I'm not going to. You can have your head down for comfort. I'm going to be looking up, so I got you on my big screen. And so keeping those legs straight, and just feel, they look pretty straight to me, in line with your body. The Zoom thing is interesting. We're going to now lift the right leg up straight.
The right?
The right, and down. Good. And then lift the left leg up. So we're going to alternate, Left leg up, good. And down. And right leg off. And down, left leg off, and down. Very good, Margaret. Right leg off, and down, left leg off, and down, right leg off. You feel those muscles all in the back?
Yes.
Good. Left leg off. We're going to go into a little bit of fatigue, or as I like to say with a French accent, fatigue. A little bit of a burn. Left leg off, good, and down. Did you dance too, Margaret?
No.
You could have. Left leg off and down. You have natural great movement quality. Right leg off and down. Left leg off, keeping that knee straight. You feeling those muscles firing?
Yes.
Right leg off and down. Left leg off. One more. Each leg. Right leg off and down. Left leg off and resting. Beautiful. So that's a great strengthener for those back muscles, which we really, really, really need. Now we're going to bend the knees out wide and put your heels together and flex your feet apart. as if you were a frog.
Okay.
There we go. And really flex those feet so that your toes aren't touching each other, that your toes are out wide. There, even like flex your ankles back a little more. See how your feet, like, I don't know, can you see me enough this way?
Uh-huh.
Put your feet so that, like, if I go this way, see how my feet are like that? Can you see? Oh, poor thing. Am I on your phone still? So,
No, you're on the, okay, so, but that's okay. Oh, I see.
yeah, like that
Okay.
instead of like that.
Yes,
so
yes.
that,
Okay,
yeah.
misunderstood.
Yeah, that's okay. I was trying to
Okay.
get you there. I couldn't find the proper words to.
No, that's okay. I feel good that I can get up
You can get up fast.
and do more.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna. These are called the butt busting frogs.
Okay,
So
now,
keeping those abs in, beautiful. Your feet look good now. Now what you're gonna do, Margaret, is lift your thighs off the ground and down with those glutes. You know how we talked about the X crossing of the glutes last time? It was a while ago.
be picking up my thighs.
Yeah, you're gonna pick up your thighs by using your glute muscles crossing each other and lifting to the ceiling in your hamstrings. And lift. It's very challenging. Keeping your hips into the ground and lift those thighs off. Just think it. Just so you know, Margaret, in the beginning, no one can do this exercise.
Okay.
And then over time, you will find that you can lift your legs off. And lift. Just think it. Think that those knees are coming off the ground. Bend your knees a little more. Bring your feet closer to your tush. There you go. You don't have to bend up that way. Just they were kind of going like this. And you just want them at a 90-degree angle. Yeah, and then just lift. Feel the tush come together. Feel the tush come together. Tush. We're going to work on these. Tush. Try to lift. One more. Tush. And resting. So this is my constant theory is that most people, we have weak glutes. You know? And that is the muscle. Those muscles hold that pelvis solid and are main movers when we go to like shift direction, right? Like change height. I know in the beginning we were talking about stairs and how like the height of stairs is really, or sitting or any of that, we tend to think it's a knee movement, but all the knees do is enable you to change height because this is bearing the weight. That's why tushes are big. I mean, this is a big muscle.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and so it takes the pressure off of pushing this way forward. And you can push the weight back here, and then these don't, they just enable the vertical change. So that's why, like today, I reviewed our last one, and I was really thinking we've got to get the back of your body strong so that you're not relying on these to do everything for you. You know, they're little.
Yes, yes.
And they're a poor design. I hate to say it. I always joke, you know, they were creating the human body. They did awesome here. The shoulder's fabulous. The hip joint, man, that thing is solid. The ankle is an engineering phenomenon, like feet. And then the knee, I think they went to the bar.
Yes.
I think they went to the bar. They had some beers. And they came back and they just slapped that thing together. I didn't think much of it.
You know, I kind of smile at myself when I go to the store, or I'll go out and I'll see, you know, elderly people, and it's either one knee or the other.
Yeah.
That they're they're limping on or something. So I just kind of smile and go, oh my goodness.
Yeah. And it really is, this is supposed to bear your weight.
Uh-huh.
This is big.
Yes.
And it has big muscles attached to it. This is not supposed to bear your weight. And most people sit on their joints. And then what's going to give is this, because this is pretty strong. It'll go knee and then they'll get a hip replacement later.
Yeah.
So you want to bring these muscles here are big, powerful muscles. And that's their job, is to keep your pelvis in. So kind of think like when you're walking that your pelvis is moving you. Remember we had that, like, because
Yes.
you're not going to be like those other old people. That's not in your future. No, we won't even let that happen.
Thank you.
So here's the fun thing to do, and I have to admit, in the Pilates repertoire, this has always been an interesting one for me because I used to have pretty knock knees as a youngster, and so my legs didn't track straight. But I'll show you the side view. You're going to be up on your elbows with your legs straight, and make sure you're pulled up in your abs and lifted in your chest.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is you're going to point and flex your foot and lower it down.
Okay.
Which seems rather easy, right? Point, flex, and down. Point, and I look back like that because what I'm looking for, and I'm going to show you the head-on view, and that's why I asked if you had a mirror.
Okay, I'll see myself.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when you're lying like this, you get your legs all straight, right? And then you go point, I'll put my head down, flex, and you can see if you're doing weird,
Oh, okay.
right? Like weird things. So when your knee's bending, you want to make sure you track everything straight. And that's why if you have a mirror in front of you, you can see if your lower leg is doing these weird things and your foot is doing. And what I like about it is that we're engaging those rear muscles that we just worked, the hams and the glutes, which we need to fire. And it's funny because when things are behind us, we kind of get discombobulated because we can't, when front we can see. So when it's behind, it's really working more of your patterning than you overcoming it. So it's a good fix to fix. So we can do it now. You can face me with the camera and I'll be your mirror.
Okay. All right. Tell me again the three little steps there for the foot.
So you're going to be like on the elbows, lifted up so you're not collapsed, right?
Okay.
And then what will happen is you're going to point the foot. So you do like two little pulses, like pulse, pulse, but you go point, pulse, flex, pulse, and down. Point, pulse, flex, pulse, and down.
No.
This is going to be...
My brain is not registering. Okay, do the first one.
So it's going to go point, flex, and down. And point, flex. And each time you move your foot, you're going to do a little, like you can do this on the floor. You can lay on the floor. I can see that you're going to go point. You pull the foot towards you, point. You pull the foot towards you, flex.
Okay.
And then you put it back on the ground.
Point towards me.
And the point and the flex, you pull towards you, point, flex the foot, pull towards you, and then back on the ground.
Okay.
Point, pull towards you, flex. You see how I'm doing little inward moves? Ba-ba, 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 flex.
Okay.
There you go. And it's a good neuromuscular. You can see how we don't pay attention to this part of our body.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, right? We're like, you feel awkward.
Okay. So point, flex.
Yeah, I'll tell you when you get on the ground. Yeah, this will be fun, Margaret.
It is.
And what'll be great is like if you can line up a mat and just do it periodically during the week. You can, with the mirror, you can check yourself.
Okay.
And it's kind of fun Because you're telling your foot to go straight and then you're all confused by what's going on there. So here we go. We're going to go. I'll lower my head so you can see, but I'll still look at you. You're going to go point, flex.
Flex.
And down. Let's just get the motion. And then point, flex. So when you flex your foot, you see my foot? It's going out like that. So turn your toes back toward, back towards the middle. Yes, feel that? Feels weird, huh?
And then down.
And down, yeah. So try to keep that same tracking. Point.
So, point.
Very good. Flex, keep those toes straight.
Flex.
So they want to go like that. Get them back. There, beautiful. And down.
Okay, it's going to be a little bit of thinking. It's going to go slow to begin with.
I love it. It doesn't matter the pace. It's just the neuromuscular flex. Good fix. Yes. And down. So now, because we've gotten you mostly out of pain, we're working on your neuromuscular patterning to solve the pattern that kind of got you there. Point, flex. It's so fun. I used to have feet like you that did that. I had to fix them.
Really?
Yeah. And down. And here we go. Two more this leg. Point. Flex. And down. One more. Point. Flex. Get that foot straight. It's over there. There you go. And now let's see what the other leg's got to offer. Point. That's good on the point.
Oh, it still does it.
Yeah. Yeah. Or you could, Margaret, put up, like, you have Apple products, right?
Uh-huh.
You could always do a Zoom meeting with yourself or a FaceTime with yourself and use the computer.
Okay.
Or even use your camera in reverse. You know how that little reverse button on the camera? And you could see yourself. So you don't even need the mirror. You could just set it up like that. Here we go. Point, flex. And see how it's going like your legs crossing that way too? Get it straight there. There we go. Move it a little that way, the whole leg. Yep.
Wow.
Wow. But this is a great practice to really get the foot and the leg to really know, and your leg's a little that way, get it that way. What's going on back there?
This is really an eye-opener.
Yeah, isn't it? So when we're walking along and doing stuff, all these shenanigans is going on, right?
Yeah.
It almost feels like, whose body is this?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you can see that tendency. Get that foot. It wants to do weird things. Uh-huh. And down.
And this should help with balance, right?
Yes, this will help with balance. Which is what we're going to finish with again, that hand tapping and everything on the knees. And also, Margaret, what will happen is as we shift your gait and your balance and your patterning, your balance will shift too. You know, like the old patterning your body's used to, it used to balance that way. And now we're shifting the patterning, so you will have some balance adjustments.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a fun one to do. Yeah, everybody, there is not a soul on the planet that doesn't have weird foot things.
Yes.
It'd be curious to take, say, like, people like that, the Maasai tribe to me are like the best walkers. They have like the most beautiful gait. And it'd be fun to like hang out with them and all get on the ground and do this. And I bet you they track pretty straight. Wouldn't that be like a fun experiment? To take people with really good gait. It's getting better. And point, And you can feel all those little muscles working, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now I was going to tell you that I think I'm working muscles that I haven't in some time.
Yeah.
On that last one that we did.
Yeah, probably. Oh, watch it. It wants to go that way. So you can see your knees. I'm going to put my head down. They really want to go out, right? And so that's happening when you're walking is your knees are, you can see when you go to bend, you want to do this, and so that knee wants to go like that in essence.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is a fun, you can do, you can have hours of fun, Margaret, doing this.
I know.
Yeah. But I think we're there because your knees are getting better, and we got to switch your patterning so that you get out of the harmful movement and into the healthy movement.
Yes, yes.
And so you're there though. You're getting there. I'm very impressed. How fast you have.
The thing that I think about is that right now I feel that if I fall, that I'll be able to get up on my own.
Yeah.
Because I know with my husband, when he would fall, it was such
yeah.
It was really a job to pick him up,
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's I call it HIP, HIP. It's your health investment portfolio.
Exactly.
And everybody's very concerned about the financial portfolio, which you should be, because money is what it's the energy we use to barter for things. But no one really pays that much attention to their health investment portfolio. And if you can't get yourself up off the floor, it's kind of like your stocks have plummeted.
No, it's really frightening.
Yeah.
Really.
And your autonomy is the most important thing. And we're all going to get older.
Yes.
There's the agreement we made when we came here is that the end would be dying. There's no other option. That's unfortunately, we all signed that contract on the way in. We just don't like it on the way out. But really maintaining your, and as we age, it's the process of aging is called sarcopenia. And what happens is everything starts to shrink. Your bones, your attachment, your blood flow gets less. I mean, it's just a basically all around lessening.
Yes.
And we can't stop the lessening because that's the trajectory of the agreement. But we can stop the slope from being sharp.
Yes.
And we can definitely make the trajectory a 1% descent grade versus a 20% descent grade. And it just takes a lot more work because we're going against an upward stream in essence. So being super active, keeping your heart rate up enough to push, what happens is the capillaries start shrinking. The very end of the arteries, the smallest little ones, they start to shrink as we get older. Also because we tend to be more sedentary. So we're never pushing the system to use them. So I'm always employing, don't do crazy. You don't have to climb Mount Everest, but you got to get your heart rate up. You got to keep moving. You've got to go up the stream of everything to keep as much blood flow and movement and power in the body as possible for that autonomy. Because we're all going to be more fragile and more not as quick as we were or strong as we were. But I've seen people in their late 90s fully functioning. Yes. Like I have a client who's 87 now, lives on her own, takes dance class, has completely horrible S-curve scoliosis, a replaced knee from a fall, a replaced ankle from a fall, and she has more energy and spunk than some of my 45-year-old clients. So, there's... Yeah, and you will be. You have that in you too. So she's my hero for everybody. I'm like, well, look at Judy. She's kind of kicking butt, She does planks on the machine with her feet up on. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna do our balance things to keep that balance up for you. In fact, she's my 10 o'clock client today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's my Tuesday at 10.
Oh.
So here we go, keeping those feet nice and straight. Yeah, look at you. That I think we got to start next time we meet, Margaret. I'm going to start bringing the right leg in a little more because as you can see from the camera, your left leg is looking more straight than your right. I like it. So we're going to do this one for balance and for tracking and for, remember these muscles?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, these muscles are going to lift and tap. So here we go. 1, good, 2, 3, and remember, keep going. I'm just going to turn that all these muscles have to work, right? Don't let them slack off. Use your glutes, use your hamstrings, use your abs. See how it gets easier? Use those muscles. Yes, good. Feel the, yeah. Feel the energy all through the body. Yep. Very good. Ooh, good save. Use that core. Feel, and you can feel, do you feel how a little bit the hip wants to go that way when you put weight on it? Remember those dimples from squeezing the ball? Feel that when you go, especially to stand on the leg, that those dimples dimple up. Okay, here we go. Dimple. Squeeze the tush. Yep, keep those abs in. Squeeze the tush. Squeeze it like crossing up like this, like the both cheeks are going up like an X like that. Keep those abs in. Good. Yep.
I will practice this one.
Yeah, this one is good. This one you can also do in front of the mirror so you can track yourself, right? Very good. Yep. There you go. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. That's another balancing thing. Good. Yes. One more. And resting. Woo! Yeah, that's a good one to practice to keep that balance going. Yes. And then next time we'll add to your balance and we'll do some one-legged leg moving stuff and kind of challenge you. Because balance, I mean, you've had kids, so you know balance is learned, right? Because they all fall around and toddle. Yes. And then you have a peak of balance where you're kind of naturally really good at it. And then again, unfortunately, everything's a bell curve.
Yeah.
You want it to be like this, up and then like this. But you can keep the balance nice and good, you know.
Okay.
That's not a hard thing to do. Yeah. Yeah. So how do the knees feel now? How you feel?
Good.
Woo.
Again, thank you for a good session.
Of course.
Thank you for helping me.
Of course. It makes me happy when people feel better. That's my that's my service to the planet, and that's the payment. I mean, I do make my living from doing this, but that is more of the payment in here. When people say I feel better, that makes the week and the month. You know what I mean? Like
that. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So it's I want everybody to thrive, and there's no reason for anybody to be in so much discomfort.
Yes.
So I saw a girl running on the street in my neighborhood, and I'm like, oh no, like if she keeps running like that, she's gonna, and I literally almost pulled over, and she doesn't know me, you know, I'd be some wacko, like,
if you keep, crazy person.
Yeah. I'm like, if you keep running like that, you should, because I was just like, and it's great she's running, like that's not the running is awesome. So I did not pull over that would accost her like that, because it might be a little odd. But yeah, I just kind of was like, okay, just don't look. Just...
Don't look, right?
Well, I hope you enjoy the rain and it isn't too painful. And get out that blood circulation tuning fork. And
Okay,
just,
I'll do that.
yeah, use it even on your hands or things that are hurting. And remember the coin scraping?
Yeah, I have my quarter over here.
Yeah, you can also, like, if your hands hurt, I don't know if that's an arthritic thing for you. Yeah, you can also use it on your hands.
Okay.
Where is mine? Here it is. Oh, I must have moved mine. Things are everywhere around here. I have my quarter, but you can also like rub, on your hands. Like, usually the thumbs hurt a lot. And just rub it on your hands. And you can even go lightly into the joints and things on your fingers and on the back of your fingers. And it'll make your hands feel better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. It's a great rain thing to do and get the blood flow. Because what happens is in the rain, it gets constricted. Yeah, so there you go.
All right.
You could do it anywhere. Yeah. So you can survive the rain.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I have a cord over here by my my TV chair.
There you go. Perfect. Well, I will send you the video and I'll contact you for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Okay. I hope all your appointments go well and your knees feel good.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.